This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Burbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, Penn State Nittany Lions. From EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We're almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Inside give now from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Now you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. One play coming up. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's looking to score. It's a fumble. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Short pass finds the tight end. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. And the Tigers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw. On the move now. On the move, they can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Sack on back-to-back plays.
Chris, that's another sack for this guy. That's back-to-back plays. This guy's been able to get to this quarterback. Man, he is in a zone and feeling good right now. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm either rolling away from that guy, or you got to think about double-teaming him just to keep him out of the backfield.
He's running out of time here. That's caught. It's Anderson. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Complete with a running back. Can he get 1st down yardage? He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
Excellent field position here for the offense. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. play. Gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area. Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades. Going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently.
That one's picked off. What a play. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Gives it to the back. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Pre-snap motion from the offense. Built to throw it here on second down. Gets made on the outlet. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're third down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put drives together.
Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
My gosh, they almost came up with another sack here. They have done an amazing job of pressuring this guy. And Chris, obviously, we're still in the first quarter. They better make some adjustments up front, or this is going to be a long game.
They're coming down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. State offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. To throw, it's Carr. Here's a throw underneath to the back. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. And the Nittany Lions will hustle to the line here to avoid the hurry-up. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football. It brings up a third down.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. It's a design quarterback. And they convert on 3rd down, moving the football to the 35.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy and keep this quarterback from running.
Nittany Lions with 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, handoff inside. It's got the cross and still going. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. As our offense is now operating in the red zone. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. As they clean the lead here in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start at the 25. keeping it on the ground here. Got the first down and still motoring. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
After the first play, they're very close to midfield already. First down, why not keep it on the ground? They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He finds the running back in the flat. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. It's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The receiver grabs it. And they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36. The Tigers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that third down play. They knew they were going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive. You're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Some space. It's Davis. Good enough for first down yardage.
So your defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield, worried about that quarterback who's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, oh, by the way, you got a program that has great history at the running back spot. Guys like, think about it, Travis Etienne and C.J. Spiller, the backs they have here now on this roster. Boy, just so many different combinations and ways to attack you.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Touchdown, Clemson, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Plus, the quarterback looks up and sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
Set up with a PAT. It's good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to move it away. Now it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? That's a big gain. Great decision to keep the ball and pick up the first down.
Boy, a nice run here by this quarterback to be able to pick up the first down on the option. You don't see that a lot over the years from Penn State quarterbacks historically, but it's a great compliment to what they'd like to do to have a quarterback now that can show you what he can do with his legs.
Wideouts now clustered. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Back to throw. It's Carr. Running out of time in the pocket. It's Carr at the 25, but he's still going. Touchdown, Penn State. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him.
What an advantage and weapon for this offense to have a tight end that can get this open downfield. Really has both the physicality of a fullback and a downfield presence of a wide receiver. Such an advantage going against these undersized defenders, and he made that touchdown look easy.
Extra point, not quite down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start with the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. First down. Looking to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game. He's able to do that right here.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Rolls right, trying to make something happen. Moves the ball to the 37 for a first down. And the Tigers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
Breaks loose at the 40. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
It's pretty simple as a defense coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 24. The QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The offense eager to keep this drive going. They're facing a 3rd and long from the 20 now. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Oh, that one's picked off. Breaks into the open. And that's a solid return after the interception.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points. At the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Now they'll run it on the toss. That one moves the ball across the 35.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. They move to 6-11. It's a first down to the 42.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Running back, it's Carr. Pulling to the back behind the line of scrimmage. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Second down play coming up for this offense. A draw to the back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
How about the defense on this play right here? Because they go with a draw play to try to take an advantage of an aggressive defense that's pinning their ears to get upfield. But instead, it was almost like the defense was expecting the run. They're not surprised at all. They make a great play.
The important third down play coming up. He's looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Delivers quickly to the left side. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. The Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. And he lets it land, and it'll just bounce out of bounds. So here we go, first play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And the hitter just as he releases the ball, it's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Second down. We're going to throw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's stopped, but he gets a first down. The Tigers come to the line in the hurry. Back to throw again. Getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Taking a deep shot here to the right. The pass is intercepted. He can go. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
We're just hearing this first half. This defense is all over. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid game there.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Carr. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Here's the target, and it's complete. And tackled there by the defense. tempo now. No huddle. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Deep shot toward the end zone. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone.
It's got to be so rewarding for an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. That's exactly what we saw right here. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open wide receiver.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. Here's the option play. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, if you're going to run this option play, you've got to be the one that's dictating the tempo. I feel like the defense right now is doing that. They did a nice job of getting to the quarterback. He didn't get many yards at all here.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. QB keeper all the way. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown. Nittany Lions.
That's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown. He shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
PNC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Before they head to the locker room. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. On the move now. And the pass ball is incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. And that is going to wrap up the first half here. Just kicking down at Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Tigers will kick this away to start the second half. Retakes the field. We get the second half started with the running play. Breaking free at the 35. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Penn State.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. Offense on the field to take over. Looking to throw it on first down. Pulls it in. It's Anderson. He spins free, and he's in the clear. Tackled all the way down to the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get across. The Tigers hustle to the line to run that hurry-up.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality is seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
On second down here. And the quarterback dropping back. Quick throw over the middle. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Receiver in motion now. Looking to throw yet again. Receiver makes the grab. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Pass is broken up. Turnover on down. What a stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator to play call. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To the air, it's Carr. Makes a quick catch. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch, but gets the first down in the process.
First down at 10. They're going to run the option. Pitches to the back. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
That's a good read. Got him a little bit closer to that first down and a nice chunk. Now, I bet before too long, you're going to see that quarterback pull it and try to get a chunk of yards himself as well.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Finds his target. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. And the Nittany Lions hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate.
Here he goes. Crosses the touchdown, Nittany Lions. There was no catching him that time. And now we'll try here for the extra point. The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. Now he comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Defense got a big fourth down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. It's a shotgun run call. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. A little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. The pass rush closing in. Swarmed by the pass rush, the sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He finds the running back for a 4th down catch. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks into the clear. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, what a great job here by the quarterback, working through his progressions and staying patient. He didn't panic. He didn't get out of there. He knew that his back, if he could get the ball in his hands, had a chance to pick up the 1st down. That's exactly what he's able to do.
This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. Off the left row, to the right. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Even at a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
And this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Again, set. Here's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Heading for the end zone. No stopping him there. Touchdown, Tigers. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Conversion. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. They've got to get in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
35, 5-6, 13.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Scanning the field, it's Carr. Grab down the middle, it's White. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
And here the tight end shows off in his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
completion makes it second and medium. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. I'd rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Snags the quick throw. That's low to the 41. It's a nice game. They get closer to the 50. Mendy Lance looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you try.
And they heave it deep downfield. It's caught on the left side for a huge gain. Out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
The defense is sprawled all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Looking downfield. It's Carr. Pressure is coming. The receiver. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
The Nittany Lions trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. The offense knocking on the door here with a first and goal.
42 spike.
It's an option look. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Second down and goal upcoming. To the ground, trying to muscle across the line. The defense has him behind the line. A tackle for loss, and that'll do it for the third quarter. And Kirk's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. With 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. So who's going to pick up the W as we begin the final quarter of play? Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. And they will score. Touchdown, Penn State. Now just a brilliant game for this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, he needs you guys to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out on the field. First down, they're going to throw the ball. Makes the catch. It's Davis. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Looking to pass here on second down. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who meant to throw that ball to.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them in bounds, and keep that clock moving.
So it's third and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Makes the catch downfield. Freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
And there's the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And he drops back in the gun. Tries to get it to the running back. It's complete. And wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down line. And the Tigers come to a line in a hurry-up. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Nicky Mullins. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. Playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Now the try for two. To throw. It's Carr. Incomplete. That should have been caught. It was on the receiver.
Penn State 48, Clemson 13.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Finds an open target on the left side. Gets into space at the 50. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
And this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the fourth quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play. Try to get in the end zone. Maybe get an onside kick.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Bringing pressure. So key to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Clemson now operating in the red zone. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Looks like Clemson will have the first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense.
Cricket.
Ball handed off. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Handed off. They bring him down. It's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Looking to throw here. The pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. And the defense makes some adjustments. Quick throw to his receiver. Running catch. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down. No huddle here for the offense.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play caller? Up big, fourth quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points. They're trying to rub it in here a little bit.
The completion makes it second down. Looking to pass. It's Carr. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Could take it all the way. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
That's the last thing that you could afford to do. Working with the lead in the fourth quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this game.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Their championship dreams not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Just standing there, gets hit again. He reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. And the Tigers will have to punt this one away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. This is a low liner. This won't go a long way. The returner will be brought down.
Woo, he catches a break here. Always good to have friends looking out for you on the job. That was almost a major momentum shift, if not for the returner's teammate coming in to recover that fumble.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Hey, I get the passing the football's had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Finding enough space for a solid game before this time. And the Nittany Lions will crank up the tempo. Dropping back, it's short field lead leads behind scrimmage. Makes the first down, but Hazy Price, big hit there at the end. Offense in hurry-up mode. First down, looking to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
So second down after the incompletion. And he'll set up to throw. Defense is coming after him. Gets the ball as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Not much room in that return. Tackled at the 16, but an important takeaway for this defense.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Moves out of the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Defense seems to be dialing up the pressure here. They stop him, but it's a first down. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. On first down, they'll keep the running game straight.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running back still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out and show their competitive spirit, and hopefully that'll help them down the road.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with third and one. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Incomplete for a third straight play.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game. You're third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Offense rolling the dice on this fourth down call. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
But this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game, and why is he throwing the football?
Makes the ground. It's Butler. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. The Nittany Lions come up to the line in the hurry up. And looking to throw now on first down. Fires it to the left side. Catch made inside the 10. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal. And they stop the clock with a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. Game is clearly wrapped up, with the offense looking to rub it in here in the final minute. Looking for a receiver. This is caught. Touchdown, Penn State. Still no answer for this offense.
Coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Clemson, 13.
Kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On first and 10, looking to throw. Took contact on the throw. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. There's contact on the throw. And it's incomplete as time runs out. Game over. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.